Hello, this is a stream for the 7th of February, could never pronounce that, of 2023, which is Tuesday. And I had not taken any trades today, so I'll be going straight into what the market kind of did today, my thoughts, and then outlook for tomorrow. There has been few minor changes that I've done to my charting, so I'll be going through it. But before that, let me open my notes. Oh, okay. In the previous video, I had talked about, I should timestamp these videos. This is even the right one. Okay. Well, I'll just kind of skip and just go straight to the materials. But the key, is it? Oh. The key focus was on JPY last night. We had a breakout of this trend line up. You could call it an ascending trend line. And this is the JPY index, so yen index. We broke down, we traded below, and I was saying, okay, we might potentially see yen pushing further down into this level before we see any kind of reaction. That meant that JPY was going to see more bullish and potentially a breakout of this trend. Unfortunately, that did not happen. What happened instead was, as you can see, we are now trading a lot lower than the low of last night. And there's very high likelihood that we're probably going to start tapping onto this long position at 155.67. Now, if we look at other JPY pairs, we could see that this is largely JPY dominated, and most JPY pair you could see this kind of downward channel on almost every single one of them that I've charted. There's almost a channel to it. So this is largely a price action that is a reaction of yen, and so I'm keeping a very close eye on the yen index and trying to take trades based on that more than anything. However, another interesting build up that I believe could happen within this week, because we have economic news on for the Bank of England as well, is tapping this level, this 50. And why it is important is because this would correlate with the same distance as this, right? And then we're not even discarding the fact that yen could also potentially be tapping this level before it reacts the same day as GBP. So that's my narrative for the JPY. Okay? And as for NZD, we know that NZD loves to retest its level. We see this right here, see this right here, see this right here, see this right here. What makes it special is that we're having this moving average, 100 EMA, reaching this level, as well as the fact that this is a third touch. So I'm very looking forward to doubling down on my position for this one. Very, very, very looking forward to it. If it does happen. If otherwise, then you know it is what it is. For GBPAUD, there has not been that much going on. We're seeing this kind of higher, lower low, lower high being made, but the candles are way too small, and each extremes, you know, this to this, it's way too incremental to be taking any trades on. Although, let me just look at this. What? Oh my god. Wait. Although we could consider this breached already. And what that means is that I'm gonna just kind of move it up here a bit. What this could mean is that we're likely the odds of success for this level is probably going to be a lot less than to take a buy on this level. So what this means is that I'm most likely going to take a long here than otherwise. I think I'm gonna okay. So, GA, this is where I'm potentially looking to take a long, and then the next level would be at 1.69, which is proven to be relatively strong as a level. So, that's that. As for indices, nothing much really. I need more price action, more narrative, more story being made from the price to be able to extrapolate any kind of anticipations. But currently, if you just look at the chart, I've charted a few locations, few spot price of interest, but gonna leave them there. I'm not gonna put any pendings as I'm not too interested in them right now. Silver and gold. The reason why I place this is precisely because of 76.4. As you can see, 21.75, and to be very honest, after re-looking at this level, I'm not too sure if I want to take it. Yeah, I want to take it, actually. Fuck. Oh, just war. But, besides having, you know, 2 Fibonacci retracement, we've seen a very, very strong sell-off on silver. And what that implies with the economic news is that, you know, I stated on the Sunday video that I'm expecting further sell-off as a kind of a bandwagon effect from the seller to kind of push it down a bit more before we find a spot price that is seen to be a discount. And what is better than a large fib where price started shooting up, right, precisely on the 2nd of November 2022. This was a level that has been greatly respected, as you can see today. Silver could trade down into this next level, next Fibonacci level, that is both supported by this push and also this push right here. Very, very promising. Very promising. So certainly gonna take this trade. I am not gonna miss this. I'm not gonna close my pending regardless. Okay, well, unless there's a new and the timing is off, but otherwise I'm sticking to it. This correlates with gold, the same kind of distance. I do want to see gold has more technical reasons where, you know, the buy is at a much more extreme level. Extreme in the sense is where price, I'm just gonna draw it for you. Extremes are basically here, where price had an inflection point, right? These are extremes. So when I say extreme, these are what I'm referring to, and they are usually wicks, right? Wicks, 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 extremes. You can see there. This is where it has had a lot of previous extremes, although not the best. So potentially I may have to hold my position for almost $300. But I'm pretty confident that gold would trade towards this level and at least come back to break even here. So that's one thing I'm certainly going to be looking at and monitoring. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I've covered all the pairs that I trade. There's nothing much else that I can cover. If there's any pair you want me to, personally go through, you can comment or just let me know, and then I'll do my best to analyze it for you. So for today, I think that's it.